गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं दैट इज़ द फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन दैट वाज हैपन ऑन 14 जुलाई 1789 and this date is very prominent or very important in the history of France. Reason was that on that day many many people in the form of crowd marched together in Bastille. Bastille was a symbol of despotic power of the king. On that day, there was a rumor in the society that the king has sent its army to open fire upon the citizens, and people were agitated on hearing this news. And some 7,000 men and women, they gathered in the town front of town hall, and they decided to form a people's militia. So militia, it means military. So they broke into a number of government buildings in search of arms. And after that, finally, a group of several hundred people marched towards the eastern part of the city and stormed the fortress prison, the Bastille, where they hoped to find hoarded ammunition. So when they moved there, they fight with the commander of the Bastille, and he was killed. And after that, the prisoners released, though there were only seven of them. Yet the Bastille was hated by all, as I earlier told you that it was the symbol, or it was the power symbol of despotic power of the king. So when the fortress was abolished totally, it was there that its stone fragments were sold in the markets to all those who wished to keep a souvenir of its destruction. So after that, so many other incidents were there when why this revolution happened. And so let us discuss one by one what were the reasons of this. So now let us discuss that this is, here we can say the graph of that is first estate, second estate, and the third estate. Society was divided on that time in three parts, that was clergy, nobility, and the big businessman, merchants, court officials, lawyers, peasant and artisans, and small peasant, landless labor, and servants. So they belong to the common class. And here it was the rule of Louis XVI, who belonged to the Bourbon dynasty, whose rulers ruled over France from a long period of time. He was only 20 years old, and he had a great impact. He had a great impact on his wife, uh, who was a princess of Austria, and her name was Marie Antoinette. And she was just only 19 years old, and she also had a great impact on the king. And she wanted to spend a lavish life because a princess, she was a princess, and king was unable to give her the lavish life. No doubt he was a king, but one another thing, when he found when his accession was there, upon his accession, the new king found the empty treasure. Why his treasure was empty? Because long year of war had drained the financial resources of France. So added to this was the cost of maintaining an extravagant court of the immense palace of Versailles. Time to time, king spent a lot of money on the palace of Versailles for the maintenance, and France helped. Under Louis XVI, France helped the 13 American colonies under the Britain to gain their independence from the common enemy, Britain. Britain was the enemy of France and also of America. So America wanted help from France, and France helped this country financially. So he came, his treasure was totally empty. Now the war added more than a billion lever to our debt. तो यहाँ पे क्या होना पड़ा कि यहाँ की जो पब्लिक थी, यहाँ से उनको डेप्ट लेना पड़ा, लोगों से जो है पैसा मांगना पड़ा उस टाइम पर तो पब्लिक ने दे दिया, क्योंकि वो फ्रांस की सपोर्ट कर रहे थे, जो किंग था उसकी सपोर्ट कर रहे थे. बट डे बाय डे this the debt which was already taken from the public, it has risen to more than 2 billion lever. So lender who gave the state credit, जिन्होंने पैसा दिया था, now begin to charge 10% interest on loan. जिसने भी पैसा दिया था, अब वो कॉमन पब्लिक क्या करने लगी कि उनसे पैसा जो है 10% इंटरेस्ट लोन पे चार्ज करने लगी. So the French government was obliged to spend an increasing percentage of its budget. ये क्या करने लगी, अपनी डेली नीड को फुलफिल करने के लिए, अपने रेगुलर एक्सपेंसेस को फुलफिल करने के लिए यहाँ पर जो है लोगों के ऊपर एक्स्ट्रा बर्डन डालने लगी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टैक्सेस। तो यहाँ पर अगर हम देखें, टू मीट इट्स रेगुलर एक्सपेंस सच एज द कॉस्ट ऑफ मेंटेनिंग एन आर्मी, द कोर्ट, रनिंग गवर्नमेंट एंड द इमेंस पैलेस एंड द यू कैन से मेंटेनेंस ऑफ द पैलेस ऑफ वर्सेले और रनिंग गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस और यूनिवर्सिटी, द स्टेट वॉज फोर्स टू इंक्रीज टैक्सेस। अपनी नीड को फुलफिल करने के लिए उन्होंने क्या किया, लोगों के ऊपर ही जो है बिल्कुल हम ये देख कह सकते हैं कि इन्होंने लोगों के ऊपर ही प्रेशराइज करना इनको शुरू कर दिया। So here we can say that people were not satisfied with this and they took part in this revolution. After that, society was divided in three parts. So here we have to focus here. Clergy and nobility, they had given some kind of privileges. Privileges, it means special kind of right. So they were free from any kind of taxes. Also, they charged taxes from the third class. So no doubt, and they also enjoyed nobility, enjoyed feudal system, church also enjoyed feudal system. So we can say here that only third class was there who was under the burden. So figure 2 shows that how the system of states in French society was organized. And peasant, it was the third estate belonged to that, they were 90% of the population. They were 90% of the population, but only 40% land was given to them. But first and second estate, they were 60% of the population, sorry, they were 10% of the population, and 60% population was given, 60% land was given to them in the form of gift, in the form of as a memoir. So many things were there on that time. So we can say that peasants, they were always give their services to the Lord. They work in the houses of Lord, clergy, and they work in their fields also. And they served in the army and to participate in building roads, etc. So some kind of taxes were extracted from them, from the third class, by the clergy and by the king. And you can say that by the king. Here we can say that the church, it's to extract its share of taxes called tithe from the peasant. Tithe, it was a tax that was levied by the church, or that was extracted by the church, and it was 1/10 of the agriculture produce. And tele, it was directly paid to the state. It means state means to the king. Directly it was paid to the king, and on this it become difficult for the third estate to pay their taxes to the church and their to the king also, and so many other kind of taxes which was levied on his daily life, like salt or tobacco, and so many other things were there. They were given by them to the third estate. You can see here that these kind of taxes were there, tithe, tele, and church to extract its share of taxes called tithe from the peasants. So now here we moved from further that the population of France, it was becoming day by day higher. So in the 1715, their population was only 23 million, but in 28 it becoming rose from day by day, and it was 28 million, you can see here. So this led to a rapid increase in the demand for food grain. Definitely when the population increase from of an area, definitely food demand also grows there. So here we can say that the demand, when the demand of the grain was increasing, definitely, but the people were not able to buy their basic food, because the prices of food were also increasing on that time. No doubt so many workers were working as a laborer in the workshops also, but on the fixed wages, but wages did not keep pace with rise in the prices. So the gap between the poor and the rich widened, and things became worse whenever drought or nail reduced the harvest. So this led to subsistence crisis. Subsistence crisis, it means an extreme situation where the basic means of livelihood are endangered. So you can say that this was one of the reason which agitated the poor class or common class, and it became the main reason, or you can say it was another cause. So to start up for the startup of French Revolution. Thank you.